sports, where we'll see two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises.
It's the Cardinals and the Pack, next on Madden Football.
It's a venue and a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
The ball is teed up. Kicking team looks ready. And away we go from Wisconsin. DJ Dallas now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. They'll be led out by the 60-year pro and former #1 overall pick out of Oklahoma, Kyler Murray.
One of the beauties of the quarterback position is it's not cookie cutter. QBs come in all different shapes and sizes. Some are 5'10", some are 6'6". Some are better on the run, some are better in the pocket. For Kyler Murray, man, he is at his best when he's playmaking. When his athleticism, that dual threat nature comes to life, that is when he is typically a defense's worst nightmare.
Ready to start this drive with Connor. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bring it up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run the counter to Connor. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. The first down carry for Connor. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Connor trying the right side. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Just short on 3rd down, no gain on the run, and now what will they do on 4th?
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Facing 4th down now, the Cardinals turn to Matt Prater for the field goal. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Now Prager on to send it away. Jaden Reed to return this. This return makes it up to the 25. So now it's the Packers getting out on offense for their opening drive. Bringing them out, someone who wowed last year in his first chance as a starter, Jordan Love.
For 3 years, well, we waited on Jordan Love. He got to watch one of the greats do it in Aaron Rodgers, and it wasn't until last year they finally gave him the keys. Well, and the wait was worth it. He put on a show a season ago. 32 touchdowns, just 11 interceptions in a year that nobody anticipated the Packers and so many of their young players could grow and emerge into a playoff team. They did just that. Nobody questioned Jordan Love's physical traits. It was the accuracy. It was the anticipation. It was the nuance to play in the position. He answered all of those and more with the breakout season a year ago.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Love from the gun. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Shotgun now for Love. Finds his man. It's Kraft. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Takes the handoff, now Love. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Kaiser White has it. And the Cardinals get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
Second drive of the game upcoming for this Arizona offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Now Murray on the play fake. Bails out of the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Running left, it's Connor. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Now Kyler. That's complete. Here's Connor. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. The Cardinals in possession. So on 4th down now, Blake Gillikin gets the call to punt it away for the Cardinals. And this one is away, and he got all of it and then some. Packers taking the field now, their 2nd series of the game coming up. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. First and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Love out of the shotgun. Deep down the right sideline, it's his running back making the catch. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Love to throw again. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Buda Baker picks it off. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Matt Prater for the point after try. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And an excellent return here sets them up almost at midfield. The Packers offense headed out late in the half. They still have access to a pair of timeouts and a little time left, too, so points very much still in play here before the half.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw. It changed its direction.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Here's Love to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. To the air with Love. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And this one doesn't go far. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So fourth down, here comes Daniel Whelan to send it flying for the Packers. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. Out come the Cardinals on offense late in the half. And with a 2-score lead, partner, they've got the option to sit on that, or they could try something really aggressive to end the half. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. It is cut left side. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
He's back to throw. He's got time, and he can't escape. The Packers drop him. So we've reached the halftime break, and it's the Cardinals, the Redbirds, leading so far on the road. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Reports. Both these teams ready for the fight ahead. We're ready to get back to it as well. And to do just that, we'll hand it back over to Kate and Brock.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Now Prater on to send it away. Returning it from the 4. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they fire finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Play fake, it's Love. He's got Watson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Throwing, Love. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more, or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he only gets a little here, down inside the 35. Give him around 3, but a very big distance to address here on 3rd down. Love. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Game as the kickoff is away. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Out had the Cardinals now on offense. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the 2nd half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Wilson on the slant. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Here's Connor on the option. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. It's Connor again. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. So we're through 3 here. The Cardinals have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. Second down now, 7 to go. They send a tight end in motion. On 2nd down, a run with Connor. Has a lane inside the 35. And he's finally brought down at the 33. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Throwing from the gun. Got a man over the middle. Complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All set up now for 1st and 10. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.
Delay of game.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 1st down.
So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. They'll run here following the penalty. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. They don't get anything on 1st, and now they face 2nd and 15.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
2nd and 15. He's got Harrison. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Prater on for the PAT. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Prater on to send it away. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. To throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. Throwing now. That's into the hands of Dobbs. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Looking to throw it. Taken in by Dobbs. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Complete on the slant to Watson. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now to throw. Will the Cardinals get to him here? He's brought down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with a quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. Love on 3rd and short. That's caught for the 1st. And this is down all the way to the 3. Timeout taken by the Packers, their 3rd and final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Love from the gun. And all right, it's a touchdown in the final moments, so win still very unlikely, but a sliver of hope now after that play. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Big spot for the Packers here. They'll go for 2.
The Packers will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Keeping it on the ground. And he'll get into the end zone to make this a 1-score game in the 4th quarter.
You know, this game could be pretty simple. Beat the man in front of you, carry the ball over the line, rushing football at its finest.
Ooh, their comeback hopes are dwindling by the second, but any path to victory starts with a successful onside try here. And this will be recovered by the Cardinals. That ought to do it for us here. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. Their lead's still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation.
The victory formation.
That is all that you're thinking right now, is just make these plays, run out this clock so we could take one more knee and celebrate.
And they'll take a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
All of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.